Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV. Today it's my pleasure to bring to you the all-new 2016 Sprinter 319 MKS. It's going to be a fantastic floor plan, something that you see in a lot of fifth wheels, but very rarely in a trailer. You're going to have theater seating, you're going to have your TV directly across, opposing slides in your main living area, and your bed is even going to slide out as well. But we'll get to that in a second. First, let's go ahead and start on some outside features. Right up front here, you'll see we're going to have a power tongue jack, nice and simple to use. You do have a light on there in case you are hooking up or disconnecting at night. Then right here is your switch to go ahead and retract or extend, making it nice and easy to hook up. Right behind that is going to be where your battery will go. You will have a battery disconnect that's going to be nice and easily accessible. That way when you're done, you just flip the switch and it'll kill all power to the entire coach. One of the other things I like that they do on the Sprinter, as you can see, they're going to have this fiberglass front cap that's on here, and it's going to hide your propane tanks all in one. So again, nice easy access. You have these screws to take it off, and then you'll have your tanks hidden right behind there. Much better looking system than what you get on any other trailer. As we come around to the side, we can take a look at our pass-through. Now up front, you don't necessarily get a ton of space here, but you do get some. However, they do make up for it on the other side with access underneath the bed, which I'll show you in a little bit. Also, one thing of note, right here, they do have electric as well as cable hookup. So if you want an outside TV, not a problem, you can go ahead and hook it up right there. You do get a power awning, which you're going to have your speakers built into it, as well as a LED strip underneath for nighttime. One of the other cool things that this system this RV is going to have is going to be the Rapid Camp system. So you get this remote, which will let you control several things. It lets you control the awning, your stabilizers both in the front and the back, as well as your slides. So quick example, I'll just touch the awning button. We can go ahead and roll it out. That's all there is to it. Super easy, but that way we can stand out here if you're in a tight spot. You can make sure you can open up your slides, your awnings, without having any fear of hitting a tree. As we start to move back on the coach, of course, we'll have our entry door here. This is going to be what they call a stay-put friction hinge. So wherever I put the door, that's exactly where it's going to stay. That's great. It'll withstand your wind, so it's not going to slam shut. You also don't have anything that you have to connect it to. That way it's not going to rip out of the your sidewall if you go to close it and forget that it's attached. You don't have any kind of strut or anything that's going to impede your entrance into the coach. Super simple to get into. Also, this right here for your screen door, this is really neat. You don't have to open this up to open the screen. You just push this down just like that, opens right up for you. One of the things they have changed, they've gone to the aluminum steps. That way they're not going to rust out on you. So they're always going to be easy to fold in and out. And you'll also have your grab handle right here to assist you climbing up into the coach. Here's going to be one of our slides. You can see you're going to have two nice big windows on here. That's perfect. You're going to have your dinette here. That way if you want to, sit and enjoy a morning coffee, maybe breakfast, take a look out at the campsite, you can easily do that. If we take a look underneath, you'll see you're going to have the aluminum rims on there, which are going to help prevent any kind of corrosion and rust. And you're also going to get the correct track alignment system. That way, in case your axles do become misaligned, you can bring it on into the shop. All we have to do is make a couple adjustments, and it's easy to get those realigned. So we come around to the back, you will of course have your bumper here, which is going to have a spare tire mounted on it. Hopefully you never have to use it, but in the event that you do, you are going to be covered there. Also, you're going to get a nice big rear picture window, so if you have a beautiful view behind you, you can back it up and be able to enjoy that. If we look up to the top, you'll notice you're going to have a arched roof. That way all your water is going to run off to the sides, and then you'll have your rain gutters up there, so that way the water is going to be controlled. It'll run to the front, to the back, go off the sides for you. This coach is going to have 50 amp service. This is going to be detachable. That's again going to be a bonus that we don't have to worry about anyone stealing it on you, as well as you don't have any kind of critters climbing up in the cord and going inside. This is going to be our other slide. Like I said, it does have dual opposing. We'll see that when we go in. Really opens it up. Right here is going to be our black tank flush. So this is great. You don't no longer have to take a hose and bring it inside, put it in the toilet to wash out your black tank when you're done camping. Just take the hose, screw it right in there. Sprayers we built into your black tank. It'll go ahead and wash it out for you. Right here is going to be our termination for our black and gray tanks right there. Our city water connection, this is going to be our outside shower, so that will have both hot and cold. And then this is what I was mentioning earlier, you get a secondary storage. Go ahead and take a look at that. So nice big storage area there, and then that will also have access underneath the bed. So you can lift the bed up or get access here either way. All right, I know it's been great on the outside. Let's go take a look at the beautiful inside. Welcome to the inside of the 2016 Sprinter 319 MKS. As you can see, we get dual opposing slides, really opens it up in here, makes it nice and spacious. Let's go ahead and start off on our door side slide with our freestanding table. So as you'll see, you're gonna have 4 seats. All 4 of the chairs, the seats will lift up to give you additional storage. The nice thing about having a freestanding table is it does give you a little more room between the table and the chair, so it makes it easier to go ahead and get in and out. Next to that, we're going to have our theater seating. So perfect location, you're going to have nice big windows behind both the table and the theater seating, and on both sides, going to let in a lot of light. Great lighting up top here. The best thing about the theater seating, you can sit here, put your beverage right in your cup holder, and you have a straight shot right across to your 40-inch LED TV. So that's fantastic. You don't have to crane your neck. Perfect spot, exactly where we want our theater seats. Right along the back is going to be our tri-fold sofa. So this will of course fold out into a bed. So if you do have additional guests, you want them to stay the night, you do have a place for them to stay. Also on both sides, as you can see, you get nice wide shelves. That's fantastic because you can have, your iPad there. If you have a drink, you have a place to set it. You'll also have electrical outlets on both sides, so you are able to charge any electronics. Also on this side right here, you do get some additional hidden storage. Again, great windows, both sides. You have this big rear picture window, which I talked about when we were outside. You can see here, you get great storage up top. That's wonderful. You get this nice designer glass on here, looks really sharp. You're also going to have ducted AC throughout the entire coach, as well as ducted heat in the floor. As we take a look at our entertainment center, I mentioned you have the 40-inch LED TV right here. This will have 3 HDMI ports on there, as well as computer and gaming console ports. So if you do have anything from an old Nintendo to an Xbox, you can go ahead and hook that up right there. Also, you do have your sound bar for superior sound quality. That is going to be Bluetooth capable as well. Underneath, you have an extra shelf here, and you get additional storage down here where you're also going to have an electrical outlet, so a perfect place for any extra components. Moving over, we're going to move into our galley. So you're going to have stainless steel fridge freezer combo, nice and easy to open. You can take a look there, adjustable shelving, which is wonderful. And then we're going to have great countertop space all around us. So right here, we're going to have nice countertops. You do have an electrical outlet that's going to be right here, so it's nice and easy to plug in your coffee maker. Perfect place for it. You have a window which lets in a lot of natural light as well. You'll have all stainless steel in your kitchen, so you're going to have your stainless steel microwave here. Underneath that will be your hood that will have a light and a fan on it. And then underneath that is going to be our 3-burner stovetop. This will be an Atwood burner, so you do get better flame control than some of its other competitors, as well as you'll have your oven in case you want to bake anything. Underneath the oven, if we take a look there, get a nice big full extension drawer. That's perfect for pots and pans. It's big enough to fit a pizza pan in there, anything you want. That's going to be a great storage area. Also, next to that, again, full extension ball bearing drawers. You're going to have a nice bank of 3 drawers here. As we move to the other side, we're going to have our center peninsula here. You'll see you're going to get a brush nickel, nice high-rise faucet. This will be a pull-out faucet, so it's nice and easy to pull out. You'll also have your controls right here for whether you want it to be a sprayer or if you just want your regular constant flow. Right here is going to be your American Stonecraft sink. So this actually is going to be an upgrade from stainless steel. It's going to be a nice deep sink. You'll have your big bowl and your small bowl, and it's not going to scratch as easy as your stainless will, and it's not going to show fingerprints like your stainless will either. Also on top of that, you're going to have your matching black sink cover. So this is fantastic because you can flip this over. You can use this as a cutting board you want, possibly a serving tray. It's going to be big enough you can carry it around with you. When you're done, you can just put it right back, and that's going to help add to your already massive countertop space. Underneath, we're going to have a sponge tray right here, right underneath the sink. Great storage. You have a nice huge storage area here, which is a perfect place for a trash can. And then you have a full extension drawer here, as well as additional storage here and here. As we move over, you are going to have some USB ports right here, which is perfect for, again, charging any devices. You do have your electrical outlet, so if you want another appliance like electric griddle or maybe a blender, something like that, you do have a place to plug that in. More lighting here really lightens the kitchen up. You're also going to get additional storage up top here, as well as additional pantry storage here and a nice little cubby hole underneath. Last but not least, we talked a little bit about lighting. Right up top here above your sink, you get a nice skylight, lets in a lot of beautiful natural light, but also you do get directional lighting right here. So you can turn this any way you want it, and you can adjust the lighting here in the kitchen. All right, folks, I know the back half has been great. Why don't we go ahead and head up front? We'll take a look at the bathroom and bedroom. Right outside the bathroom, you're going to have your system monitoring panel right here. So have everything from your tank, your battery levels, as well as your water pump, heater, awning, lights, ceiling lights, and their slide-out controls. Like I mentioned, though, you do have the Rapid Camp remote in order to control your slide-outs and awning. That's going to be right here. Nice little convenient place for it. Right on the other side, you'll have your thermostat, and then we can head on into the bathroom. So as we step on into the bathroom, I love the shower they put in the 319. It's going to be a nice neo angle here, plenty of space. You get great headroom with the skylight. You'll have your hand wand, nice decorative back on there as well. And then your door, because the way it functions, it's going to shut just like so. Has a magnetic strip in there in order to attach it. And the way the door is, when you open it up, all the water is going to drain right down into the pan instead of all over your floor. Next to that, we're going to have our vanity. So you do get storage below, nice little bit of countertop space there, your sink here, as well as a plug-in for hair dryer, anything else you need. And then you'll have your medicine cabinet with mirror and storage above that. Last but not least, into the corner we have our stool, and again you have great leg room all the way around. One of the things I love about the bathroom, you're going to have two entrances, one for the main population and then one into the bedroom. Speaking of, let's go take a look. In the bedroom, we're going to have our slide-out bed. That way it's a nice full walk-around bed, plenty of space. You're also going to have storage up top, as well as a reading light, and they're going to have two raised shelves so you're not going to hit your elbows or your head on them. Right behind me is going to be our wardrobe. Plenty of space here. You have a hanging rod that goes all the way across. You have an electrical outlet in here, another shelf up top, and what's even better, you do have washer dryer access. So if you're looking for a trailer with washer dryer, this is going to be one right here for you. Next to that, we have additional wardrobe space here. You have some great shelving, nice big cubby hole underneath. This is perfect for dirty clothes. You can go ahead and put a clothes basket in there, and you have great space to go ahead and put that. One of the things I did want to mention, the bed, I mentioned that you do have the access from the outside. You can go ahead and lift that up. That will be supported by struts, and that way you can get into it from the inside as well. Last but not least, at the foot of the bed, we have a great window here. We have TV hookups, and we're going to have our chest of drawers. So it's going to be a great dresser. You have three nice, very usable drawers here. They're not going to be super narrow like a lot of them are. Very usable there. Then you're going to have a bank of drawers here. Again, a lot of that's because you're going to have the slide out. You're going to have some extra room. All right, folks, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Again, this is a 2016 Sprinter 319 MKS. It's a beautiful floor plan. You have the theater seating. The TV is going to be straight across. Ton of countertop space. Great storage. The slide-out bed. Huge wardrobe. Washer, dryer. One you definitely need to come and take a look at. If you do have any questions, please go ahead and leave a comment on the video below, or you can give me a call here at American RV, and I'll be happy to answer it that way as well. Thanks, folks. Hope you have a great camping season, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.